Morning, everybody. How you doing? It's 7:21 a.m. Uh, well, we'll get some carry through here with some of the with these tech names. All right, so we're gonna go through, unpack a bunch of stuff here. We got a couple of banks that reported here. Um, so we got a mixed bag on. We got definitely got a mixed bag on the banks here. Citigroup definitely is a standout, but we'll see. Let's start it right there. Citibank, nice move to the upside here. $129.35 on the overnight. All right, starts to peel back a little bit here now. 128.24. All right, so you're going to have a nice move to the upside here on the day today. Closed up at the highs was 126.31, 126.31. All right, and we're taking that up into this 130 area. Let's blow that thing up on that daily. Coming to this, like, higher highs, higher. All right, and now you got another higher high coming up today. All right, so 129 was up to 129. Now they have backed off. We are back down into 127. So we're going to take this 3-2 up on the day on Citibank. Citibank looking pretty good there. And then you got Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo 84.35 coming back down, but I think you're going to still be inside day here. All right, so there's another outside day. Tons of outside days. All right, so there's your you're going to be right inside here on Wells Fargo. You're going to be buried inside there, Jack. So look for the 3-1 to set up another way for another day. All right, we'll see with unless Wells Fargo really wants to get out of that move. All right, so Wells Fargo, JP Morgan. We got a little kind of a mixed baggages here on the banks, so kind of a conflicting signal here. All right, so another one with the big outside day here, trading 311 right now, so you're going to be slightly lower. I'm sorry, you're going to be inside day handily. All right, 311.61. You're going to be opening right inside here, looking probably stuck inside. So we'll keep that Wells Fargo and that JP Morgan and see what they want to do as the week starts to press out. All right, so there you go. Goldman Sachs, I think it reported yesterday. So yeah, I believe it was yesterday, right? So 892 right now, inside day as well. So not running away with the banks by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think we've gotten Robinhood yet. Robinhood really fell pretty good. This daily just garbage here down here, man. It's gonna be hard to get out of this choppiness. All right, so see if this starts to shrink a little bit more, and then we'll see if we can get out. I don't see Robinhood getting out there today. All right, 74.11. It is higher. All right, so we're gonna come back up, and you're still stuck in this pattern right here, and that's going to cause trouble. All right, so until you get out of 70, but basically out of 76.70, then maybe you got a shot at trying to take this thing back up again. All right, so sit tight with this one. That one's going to be a little tricky, especially with reports that are kind of mixed. All right, so keep an eye out on that one. All right, so those just came up. We'll take SPY. So SPY, SPY, she says I'm going higher. 687 now. Got up to the highs yesterday at 686.30. We're trading at 687 and change. All right, so we're coming back up into this area right in here, guys. This is where we're going to be fighting now. All right, so 688.81 if you want to get up there. We'll see if we can keep hitting these magnitudes. All right, so we got and then we would go up to, looks like a double top there. 690.06 would be the upside. So, all right, so right now this would be our target, 688.81. and that is taking day up, okay? And then you got diamonds are taking up a day as well too, but not too much, not running away here. 482.46. All right, so we're closed at our highs were 482.28. We're about 20 cents higher right now. All right, so we're not even getting out of this three-day deal right here at 483.29. All right, so that would be our next move to the upside on the diamonds. And Qs are handily inside. Okay, Qs. Where are we right now? 621. We're at 621 right in here, guys. We're stuck inside the day pretty good here. You're in that thin line, all right, but you're stuck inside here. That's a shooter coming down with a big outsider, all right? So be patient with the tech. You know, we know which ones are running, and we're going to talk about those. All right, so there's your triple Qs right there. You're going to be inside day fighting. All right, so we'll see if that can get slow things down possibly for tech, but I don't see that too much. I think Marvel's got more, guys. It's more in the tank. MRVL, I think she makes another move to the upside here. Continuation to the upside. I don't have any magnitudes anymore. All right, so we're up in the thin air now, folks, so we don't really have too much to we don't have magnitudes to guide us anymore. All right, but I think more to the upside on here. We got up to 133.20. We're at 134.20 right now. All right, so we got nothing to gauge up here. What do we have? We have exhaustion risk because we've taken out every time frame. Okay, and that's real. All right, that's real. That doesn't stop us from pushing. All right, so we'll see what Marvel wants to do. I do think she's got more room. All right, so I think Marvel's definitely got some more room. CRWV, man, really good. Thank God I kept this one yesterday. So nice gap up today again here. 113.89 is what it put up for the high of the day. We're moving above there, 116.71. Now we've blown out the week here, and now we're going to see if we can triangle out that week. We already did. All right, so we're taking out that, all taking that up. Our next move to the upside is going to be, this is where it gets a little weird on the monthlies. All right, so got close, very close to a double top there. That's 114.10. So we're taking out that. We're taking out that. And this is our next move, 134. 134.70-ish. And that's taken out. That's looking to taking out November, all right, November of last year, all right. So very nice move here on Crew Weave. That's going to be a bit of a grab to get that one, but looking pretty good this morning, all right. Micron, you know, just a stud. 432, closed at 426.56. Starts to break back down a little bit. Got up all the way to 440.49, but she's moving. All right, she's moving, and then you got that big outside day, and you guys know what that means. That means give me the 322 back up. All right, we'll see about those. All right, Micron, Qualcomm coming in on me a little bit here this morning. Dripping back in on the Qualcomm, got up to 132.60 on the overnight. Now back down to 131.80. This one's a 3 outside day as well here. I think this thing should get back on track, but as right now, we're going to be sitting right around yesterday's highs. All right, so we'll see if Qualcomm, you need to have another good day, Qualcomm, to the upside. That's what I'm saying. All right, a couple of names here. SNDK, talk about exhaustion risk. It's a little too gone for me, but this thing continues to move, all right? Big day yesterday again. All right, now getting too pricey for JJ. Too pricey for JJ now. All right, but 2-1 inside. This thing is really moved up, guys. Really big. All right, couple of names that are still kind of lagging, and Tesla is one of them. Continues to be a laggard. It's like not really moving with the rest of the market here right now. All right, so Tesla put up a high yesterday at 356. We are a little bit higher here, a couple bucks at 358. You got to get through this business right here. That's going to be challenging in itself. All right, so Tesla, like just doing nothing inside the week, sleeping on the week, sleepy week. All right, watch the week on this one. If it starts to shore up, maybe, but I would be a little bit cautious on that. All right, on Tesla. And another one here that I want you to watch on the week, here's Palantir. What are you going to want to do, Palantir? All right, nothing going on. No contracts, no money, no nothing over here. It's freaking crickets over here with Palantir on the weekly. All right, I'm crickets, man. I can't even make that cricket sound. But 3-1 inside on the week. I don't see you getting out of that. I mean, unless today. No, I don't see it. All right, but 134.49. We're trading 134.30. We're going to be inside day. All right, so we'll wait on this one. All right, you see it there, right there. Cricket on the weeks on Palantir, not doing anything. All right, Iridium's moving here, and some of our satellites are moving here this morning. All right, Iridium, nice, got all the way up to 39 bucks. Be in this trade. We're going higher here, folks. We still got stuff to chase. We're coming up on Iridium. All right, so Iridium. That's your quarter right there. Start the year. Jeez. All right. Jeez Louise. Next stop up, 41.34. All right. Iridium. This thing is really good. There's no reason to be out of this trade. Buy this on the weakness. Iridium is so strong. Planet. Again. 34.32. Now they're going to ask me to pay it for $1 higher. No, thank you. I will not pay a dollar higher for that stock. We'll see what Planet wants to do. But GSAT's on the move this morning here. We got an upgrade on GSAT, 80 bucks. All right, 80 bucks. We got all the way earlier, and we're coming in with an inside day here, right? 3-1-2 blue, baby. Get. All right, we're taking all of this business out. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, so 78, triangling out everything. That might be it, guys. All right, that might be it. We might be up into them all-time highs here on GSAT Global Star. Continuation to the upside. All right, looking really good here with this 3-1-2 gapper upper. All right, so keep an eye on that one. We're getting up into this nowhere land again on the GSAT, but more room to the upside on that. Sats, couldn't get it going yesterday. Satsies. So I was like, okay, it's going to give us a 2-1-2 back up. Well, it is. I think it took it higher on the overnight. Let's turn that noise down. All right, 130.82. We got to on the overnight, but we really fell off of there. All right back down to that 126.81, guys. All right, so still inside the one right now at 126.81. This thing's a little tentative, man. I don't know what's going on with EchoStar. That this thing is just not ready to run right now. So we'll see about that one. I got Gilt is higher. GILT's on the move here. Back up to 1850 now. This thing is starting to get better here. I think this can triangle all this business out. All right, we'll see what happens. Now today, we're at 1841, so we're taking day up already. Look for that move to that upside right there, 1943. I don't think you get that today, but those are pretty good. All right, I'm going to go through the list right over here. I got my Lockheed Martins tied in with this here. So Lockheed Martin, where are you at here? 617, 619. This thing's inside day. Raytheon. Here's another one. Kind of quiet yesterday, a sleepy day, doing nothing. All right, so there's your 2 on that day, and 200 spot 55. All right, so you're looking to break the day down on that one. We'll take a look at Rocket Lab, RKLB. I put these all in with the satellites. So there's your day. Yesterday got up to 71.66. We're trading at 72.92. We got room here to move. So let's hit 73.72. We're trading at 72.93 right now. That's going to be a day up on Rocket Lab. All right. Going back to more of the satellites. Siri has been really, really good. Continuation to the upside. You got the quarter up, you got the month up. The week is kind of crickets right now, but we'll see. It's cooking nice. So this thing, it might stay in there for the week. But you know, I like this thing. I think it gets better. All right. So 24.26. Sirius Satellite hasn't done anything in a long, long time. So and that's the reason why it's going to be very difficult to get out of this. All right. So as we start to push up into the here. All right. Now these are bigger numbers now. 20. Can we get even through here right now? So that month was where 24.92. That's our target right now. 24.92 to the upside. I like Sirius Satellite. I think that stock. I think it creeps. But it doesn't go ripping. All right, BKSY. This thing's just moved up, man. 2 up on the quarter. 2s everywhere to the upside. Buy this on weakness if you can get a pullback. You got kind of a mess going on here right now on Booksy, so watch out for that one. VSAT's higher. VSAT was got an upgrade, I believe, so higher on VSAT. Trading at 57.63. Do we take that out? We're stuck inside this 4-day pattern right here. All right, VSAT better. The whole group is better. And then there's that ASTS at 102.60. Had a good day yesterday. All right, and looking for some more today at 104 and change. All right, it has pulled back 102.63. I like that group too. I like them satellites. They look pretty decent today, but that's not really sold. All right, so tech, we got that going on. All right. We know that Marvel's going up. We know that CrewWeave's going up. We know that Micron's going up. We know that that Qualcomm should get its act back together here. Now, the ones that we looked at yesterday, the ones that blasted off on us, D-Dog, the big day yesterday. All right, with the D-Dog. I mean, so much more room to go. Trading at 110 right now. You know, looking for magnitudes, 119.66. That's going to slow your roll, bro. All right, but taking day up again. D-Dog doesn't look so horrible. All right, Salesforce had a big move yesterday, up almost 5% on the day, and higher today again. Now, again, guys, see all this you're fighting out of here right now? You're still down on the month. I mean, this is a big push. I just think you're going to run into these guys. This one I definitely think is the longer play out for the week. I mean, there's just too much red in there for me. Not for me, some for others, but I don't think so. All right, D-Dog, here, I'll go through that list and we'll pop through them real fast here just so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. All right, where are we at here? Where you at? Cloudflare. All right, so now Semiconductor here, another one, you know, going to battle. All right, you're going to have to go to battle. Did take that day out, so your next job is 96.89. It's trading at $90 right now. All right, $90.16. You get where I'm coming from. There's your Qualcomm. There's your Snowflake. Look at the Snowflake there. All right, another one, nice day up, but can you do it again? Kind of thing. All right, and where's she at? 134. All right, so she's inside day. They worked hard yesterday, man. They really did. XLK, Oracle just made a massive move on that day here. All right, but where are you going? You still got all this going on now. Oracle, you got the month right now, and you're 2 up on the week. Oracle, this is a big day yesterday, and 163.67, bam, you're getting another gap up today. All right, so you're not getting to any, you're not getting here, 167. That's our next target. That's our next target coming up here. You're taking out these guys right here. This is all gone now. We're at 163 right now. All right, so 163.60 right now. So coming back up, this guy back here. All right, that's what we'd be looking at, 165.36. All right. That's moving pretty good again this morning on your Oracle. All right, I'll just rip through here. SAP, ADP, another one coming up with these dailies. You see this still red here, guys. Too much red for me. Now ADP can give you the 212 up. It probably is. Where are you trading at right now? 195.17. All right, 195.17, so you're going to be still stuck inside on ADP. IBM, there's your IBM. Why doesn't my screen stay bigger? There we go. There you go. Looking for IBM for the 212 back up. Where's she trading at right now? All right, 238.15, taking 2. All right, so we're taking a 212. All right, now you got one job to do, and that's get back up to 239.30. That could be a trade right there, guys. Not too bad. IBM, it's asking for a lot after yesterday, though. Cadence, Tyler, Tyler Dane, ROP, Rope. Roper, Mr. Roper. All right, Mr. Roper's okay now. He's inside on the month again here now, so he's got the right colors. All right, so Cloudflare, you got the ding. We know that the banks are kind of a mix. The banks are sort of a mixed bag, so we'll keep an eye on the banks. All right, we'll take a quick look at some of the at our sectors. Here's your XLF. Huge day to the upside. Looks like it's going to probably come inside a little bit here. 51.47. So you're right in here. All right. We got Wells Fargo, kind of a miss. Citibank, really good numbers. And then you got JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs might try to rally back a little bit. We'll see what happens. But we know what groups are moving. It's XLY. Discretionaries. Inside on the quarter, inside month, okay? We're going to, I have so many inside months, so as we start to get closer to see if we're going to actually start taking months out, now that hasn't started to happen. There is a boatload of them that are still stuck inside, all right? And I'll be going through them as you see, and this is another one right here. I mean, nice hammer going up here, but you're not getting out anytime soon at XLY at 117, all right? That's not too far off right now, all right? So XLY is good. Are the industrials going to keep going? Looking at the diamonds right now, we're kind of coming back inside here a little bit now, 482.51, so we're sitting right around yesterday's highs. Look for the industrials to move to the upside. We'll see if we can get, they're going to go for the RDW maybe today. All right, trying to find one for you today so you can make some money. RDW here, 1036 taking this guy up. This one looks pretty good right here on itself. All right, 1037, she pulled back in. Got inside week, get that week, baby. 1060, you got that job. All right, we'll see what the industrials can do. The staples kind of fell off, and they have not been able to get back on. Retail is better, but I just put the discretionaries and the retails in the same bag. All right, because it's basically the same thing. All right. I'm staring at Nike. I made a call yesterday. I do think that Nike gets between a little higher here, even going into summer. I think she's going to be. I think she's going to get better. All right. I really would like to see Walmart turn around here and get its act back together, but a little under pressure with the 2-day down. All right, at 124.2. Now we're sitting here at yesterday's lows. I'm looking for the reversal to get back up. You got to get this month straightened out again with Walmart. Kind of really fell off now with the shooter down, so it's going to have a hard time to get back up. All right, so that one's there. Target's there. TGT, another one, shooter down for the month, trying to reverse these to get going here. All right, now you're 2-2 down on the week. This is a move to the downside. I'm watching these very closely because I think these things will get back together. Like Costco really took it on the chin here on the monthly, man. All right, look at that. Shooter down month, gave it all up. All right. So people spending people still going to Walmart, people still going to Costco, keep going to Target, and keep spending less money. Okay? I was in Target last night. All right? So again, you don't see people buying like cartfuls. No, you see like a big cart with only a few things in it. All right? That's what's going on. All right, I'm going to leave it at this, all right? Futures better. Q's stuck inside. Banks, big question mark. How are they going to come out? And we got more earnings coming. All right, so let's go get them today and be good.